Hi everyone. So I'm gonna it's not really answering a question, but it is, but it isn't. It's from Sina. So hi Sina, if you're watching. Sina, she asks a lot of questions, which is completely fine. I encourage as many questions as you have, Sina, because again, that is the best thing you can do, because you never know unless you ask, okay? You never know unless you ask, and especially when you want to make improvement in your own life, in your health, and you need help. It's good to seek help in any direction that you can. So Sina said something very kind of striking that really stood out to me in one of her comments when her and I were corresponding back together in one of my past videos, and this is what she said. Sina said, "I feel so under pressure. All these raw food recipes and posts on YouTube and Instagram. My food is so simple that I can't mess with that. All these people have juicers, spiralizers, mixers, processors, blenders, dehydrators. I do own a plate and a knife, but that's it. Why do I feel so bad with that? It always gives me a feeling that I'm doing it all wrong." Now, number one, Sina, don't be scared. Don't be freaking out. You don't have to do that, because number one, I actually did a video on this in kind of recently on my channel, and it's my video called "Blenders and Juicers Are Not Natural," and it's kind of where I kind of talk about this, kind of the same issue, but I kind of want to elaborate on this too, specifically to what you meant or were talking about there, Sina. Is number one, you're eating the right way. You're eating a raw foods diet the right way, meaning you're eating the raw fruits and vegetables just the way they are, the way we're intended to eat them. And because really, when you think about it, our natural way of eating, if we were in that beautiful tropical jungle, you know, or the correct climate and environment that we're meant to be in, we would be eating straight from the trees, straight from the plants outside. We would not be blending them, we would not be juicing them, we would definitely not be dehydrating them, we would not be spiralizing, we would not be using processors or mixers or anything. That's what makes a raw vegan diet, a raw vegan lifestyle, our natural way of eating, so wonderful. And that's why, another reason why it appeals to us so strongly, because of the simplicity of it, how easy it is. No one wants to spend hours in the kitchen, you know. That's one thing. I also did another video, is when you go on a raw foods diet, raw vegan diet, you free yourself from kitchen slavery. That is so true, because when you guys know, when you were back eating the poorer way of eating, you know, of cooking your food and everything, and baking and frying and all that stuff, microwaving and all that, you see how much time it takes to prepare just one meal. And that's another reason why the microwave was kind of invented, was to like make things more instantaneously and more faster. But we all know the microwave is really bad. It's just like our natural way. The simplicity of it is so beautiful and so perfect, and it appeals to us because it's simple, it's easy, it's quick, it's fast. Because when we want to eat now. We don't want to back 45 minutes to an hour or even an hour and a half into it, you know, just to prepare a meal. So I mean, so back to what you were talking about there, Sina. A lot of raw foodies, the way I see it, that you have blenders, juicers, mixers, spiralizers, processors, and dehydrators and all that out there, is because they still choose to want to create raw other dressings and meals in a raw, healthy form. They still want to have that act of preparation. like they still want to prepare something, and that is stemming from, and the way I see it, that's stemming from our past habits of cooking, of spending time in the kitchen preparing our meal. And so that kind of is lingering over into the raw food lifestyle, when really, when you come to a raw foods lifestyle, naturally we wouldn't be using blenders, juicers, or any of that stuff. I mean, it's so quick and easy to just pick from the tree and eat your food. That's the way we were truly meant to eat. But a lot of us don't have access to the trees, you know, the fruit straight from the trees, and so we have to go to the grocery store. But even then, you pick out your fruits and veggies and your produce and everything from the grocery stores, you haul it all home, you know, you put it on your countertop until you are ready for munching, you know. And it's as easy as, yeah, like they were picked, you just pick it and you eat it. And you eat until you're full and satisfied. So the way you're eating, Christina, the way you're going about it is the way we all should be eating. But again, eating a raw foods diet, but just because you juice and blend and process raw foods your own way in your own home doesn't mean it's bad. It's most certainly something we shouldn't really be doing, but I think it's also beneficial to us in this day and age, because it's another form of, well, it's a very good form of us getting more nutrition in, excuse me, because a lot of you raw foodies out there know that today's day and age, the soils are depleted of nutrients and stuff, so we have to eat a whole lot more produce in order to get the amount of nutrition that we would get just within like 1 or 2 pieces of fruit if we were to eat in our natural way, like it's truly meant to be. Because I think if we were eating like the way it was truly meant to be, with the soils full of nutrients and the fruits and vegetables are just packed full of everything the way God intended it, nutritionally packed, we wouldn't have to eat the amount of volume that we are told in today's day and age to do. The reason why we have to eat so much volume in today's day and age is because our produce is void of so much nutrition. So the volume seems nearly almost impossible to get in. So it's very, excuse me, beneficial, and this is another reason why a lot of people choose to use blenders, juicers, and processors and stuff like that, is because it helps them increase their nutritional intake, and it helps them just get more in a little bit easier. And so that's what I do. I mean, I have a Vitamix blender, which you see right here. I have a Vitamix blender, and I also have a juicer. Like, I'm getting ready to juice a juice right now. I have a Green Star juicer because I wanted to invest in a good juicer, so I can have lots of green juices. But I'm juicing like 2 or 3 apples and like 2 or 3 carrots. I'm wanting an apple carrot juice. But if I were to naturally eat that with the fiber intact just the way it is, there would be no way, no freaking way I would be able to eat 3 carrots and like 3 apples in a setting. I am not at that point where I can eat that much with all the fiber like that. That's too much. So I choose to juice, and I do put a little bit of fiber back in my juice, but I can get more nutrition in that way, and it helps me. It helps me with my raw food lifestyle, and that's what works for me. And so I choose to invest in certain utensils and tools that God kind of has provided in this day and age to help assist with getting the correct amount of nutrition that we really need. And so I know for me, if I ate just the whole fruit and vegetables just the way they are without juicing or blending, I would be having major problems. I would be having major problems because for me, I can't fit that much volume in. Even though I went low-fat raw vegan in August 2013, it's 2019 in this video, so it's been 5 or 6 years now, I still cannot get that volume in. It's too much. It is too much. It's so much to where it literally really hurts inside. Like if I like tried to really get that much in, and it just, so I choose to blend and juice, and that's what helps me. And that's all I have. All I have is a blender, a Vitamix, a juicer, and a spiralizer, and actually a hand blender. I also have a food processor, but I don't use that anymore because that was something I used in the beginning when I didn't have a blender. It was kind of my source for making a lot of my dressings and stuff, but I don't use my food processor at all. I use a lot, mainly my juicer, my spiralizer, and my blender. So, but of course, I most certainly eat the fruit just the way it is, but I like to incorporate smoothies and juices also more often, because that helps me get enough in order to continue to do, excuse me, a raw foods lifestyle, diet lifestyle, because I want to eat this way, and this is what helps me is when I have juicers and blenders. So for you, Sina, I mean, it's up to you how you want to go about your raw foods diet, the way you want to take your health, how far you want to take your health. And I think it's really good for a lot of people, especially in today's day and age, is to invest in a blender, invest in a juicer, invest in a hand blender, invest in a food processor. Even if it's the cheapy ones, at least it's something that can help aid you in getting a little bit more in, so you can try other raw food recipes. But if you don't want to do that and you want to stay just the way that it's going, that's awesome. My point is that we are not designed to blend and juice our food. We're meant to eat it just naturally whole the way it is. So there's no need to stress out or freak out about, oh, if you're doing it right or wrong. There's no right or wrong way of eating a raw foods diet. It's the most simplest thing in the darn world, okay? God did not create it to be stressful at all. It's simple and easy, and I mean, leave it up to mankind to complicate things, you know. Mankind sets all these rules and regulations in place and everything, and you know what, with the raw foods lifestyle, these are just guidelines. I mean, there's just guidelines from other long-term raw foodies and health professionals out there, Fruitarian health professionals, RawVegan health professionals, you know. They're just guidelines to help assist you in getting the most optimal health that you're wanting, and so, but it's all in the very end, it's all up to you how you want to go about taking care of your health, though. So I will stop babbling here, guys. I will let you guys go. Remember to love being raw. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you, and I'll see you guys next video, okay? Bye, guys.